Hello everybody, today we are going to solve the quadratic equations by the factor method. We are going to solve this quadratic equation using two different methods. Let's try the first method. Our equation is 6x square minus 3x plus 6. Here a is equal to 6, b is equal to minus 13 and c is equal to 6. A is not equal to 1 here, so we have to find the product of a and c. So a is 6 and c is 6, so our product is 36. Let's try to find the factors of 36. So factors of 36 is 1 multiply 36, 2 multiply 18, 3 multiply 12, 4 multiply 9. Now what we can see is here, what we are looking is number 13. 36 plus 1 is 37, 35, that subtract is 35, so this is not the number. 18 plus 2 is 20, 18 minus 2 is 16. Same way we are not going to get 13 here. 12 plus 3 is 15 and 12 minus 3 is 9. We are not going to get this also. Now 4 and 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. So we are going to consider this factor. So here in place of 13 we are going to write 4 and 9. So it will be 6x square minus 9 can be written as 4, 13 can be written as 4 plus 9 x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now we are going to open the bracket, so it will be 6x square minus 4x minus and plus minus 9x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now we are going to take two terms, 6x square minus 4x. So here 2x is common. The remaining is 3x minus 2 minus 9 and 6. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 common. The remaining is 3x minus, because minus we have taken common, minus and minus will be plus. So minus 3 times 2 is 6 is equal to 0. Now this is common. 3x minus 2 we have taken as common. So the remaining will be 2x minus 3. That will be 0. Now either this is 0 or this is 0. That's why the product of two terms is 0 if one of them is 0. Let's assume first one is 0. So if 3x minus 2 is 0, x will be 2 over 3. And if 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, so x will be 3 over 2. And this our solution of this quadratic equation using factor method. This is the first method. Now in this method, the second method, now let's try to solve the same equation, quadratic equation, using another method. In this method, we factorize this. So 6x squared, I can write it as 3x and 2x. And this 6 I can write as 1 and 6. 1 times 6 is 6 and 2 times 3 is 6. Now we draw this figure and just write 3x here and 2x here. And let's write 2 and 3 numbers here. Now we multiply this. 3 times 2 is 6 and 2 times 3 is 6. 6 and 6 is not going to make 13. So let's change the position of this. We don't write this. Let's write 3 here and 2 here. So let's find the product of 3x multiplied 3 is 9x. 2x multiplied 2 is 4x. And we add this, we are getting 13x. This is negative 13, so this one is supposed to be negative and this one is negative. Now we are going to put this sign here. So now our first factor will be 3x minus 2. And our second factor will be 2x minus 3. The same we got it here, 3x minus 2 and 2x minus 3. So x will be 2 over 3 and 3 over 2. So this is a very short method. You need a little bit practice to use this method. Now let's try to solve another equation using both the methods. Here a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 13 and c is equal to 4. So AC is 3 multiplied 4, that is 12. And we need 13. So we know that 12 multiplied 1 is 12 and 12 plus 1 is 13. So instead of 13, we will write 12 plus 1. So our equation will be 3x squared plus 12 plus 1 x plus 4 is equal to 0. I have just changed this 13 to 12 plus 1. The reason is that 12 multiplied 1 is 12, that is the factor, and 3 multiplied 4 is 12. So now, this equation become, let's remove this bracket, 3x squared plus 12x plus x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we divide it into two groups. So we have taken 3 common and x is also common, 3x. So it will be x plus 4. 4 times 3 is 12. This is a plus, nothing is common, so we just write 1. X plus 4 is equal to 0. So this will be 3x plus 1 and the common is x plus 4 is equal to 0. So now if this one is 0, so x will be minus 1 over 3, and if it is 0, then x will be minus 4. So this is the solution of this quadratic equation using factor methods. Now there's another method, it's also a factor method, but it's a bit easy. Let's solve it. This is 3x square. So we can write this 3x square is 3x multiply x, that is 3x square. And the factors of 4 will be 1 multiply 4, 2 multiply 2. Let's take 1 and 4. This is 1 and 4. 3 times 1 is 3, 3x, and 4 times x is 4x. 3 plus 4 is 7, but we need 13 here. So let's change the positions. We cancel this. Let's have 4 here and 1 here. 3 times 4 is 12x and x times 1 is 1x. So what we are getting here is a 12x and just x. So the sum of this will be 12 plus 1 is 13x, and here we have 13x. There is no negative sign, so we can write it plus and plus. So now what we have here, we have x here, we have x here, and 4 here, and we have 3x here and 1 here, and both signs are positive. So what we are going to write is 3x plus 1 and another factor will be x plus 4, that is 0. So if this is 0, x will be minus 1 over 3